From the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Tyler Anderson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to hit, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Dylan Cease is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So now here is Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
And the pitch.
Newman.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 1-2 delivery. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third. The first baseman, David Rosario.
Next, it'll be David Rosario. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
2-2. Jimenez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So here's Yoan Moncada.
Ball one.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in is Edwin Encarnacion, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Encarnacion.
And there's a base hit on the line. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Gregory Polanco down the first baseline to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn.
The designated hitter. Andrew
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Andrew Vaughn is retired to start the third.
Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Head-to-head numbers against Tyler Anderson. He's gone 2 for 5. Now here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Newman fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. So here is Adam Frazier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Eaton going back, and that one is gone. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Stallings is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get it done.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
And it's fouled away. Stallings, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Ready now for the White Sox. Nick Madrigal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So here's Jose Abreu, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Fouled away. Rosario is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Madrigal ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And now the first pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next is Luis Robert. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Two-out double left stranded. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Next to hit is Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he fouls this one off. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Fouled off. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. in now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 13 for him on the year. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1.
I got the count 1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
The batter will be Luis Robert. And a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Two in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
The first baseman, David Rosario.
Now into the box, David Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Down in order go the Pirates. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Looped out toward third. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
On the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh, and we are tied 2-2. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First delivery to him. Hit in the air to right field. Eaton on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 32, from here, Reyes.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Garrett Crochet.
In now, Gregory Polanco.
Number 25.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The bat, the shortstop, Adam.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. And now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He handles it easily and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll march on to the 8th. And Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
The bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Into the box now, Tim Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, barehanded for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So now to the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail 3-2. Adam Engel will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 15.
Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
The 17th, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's set, and the pitch, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Engel is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Ready now is Jacob Stallings. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping up is Kevin Newman. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
And now in the box, Jose Abreu. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Now back, left field, Eloy Jimenez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Pittsburgh jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Anderson wins his team-leading 10th game of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Roberto Osuna wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our